Okay, you can see the front pads are almost gone. Won't be long and they're going to be hitting the squealer. Might be putting some new rotors on this too. Gonna rotate the tires today. Okay, rear pads. You can see the squealer and it's damn near, I would say 3/16 of an inch before it hits. So the rear aren't so bad, but I do need to put some more anti-seize. I struggled getting this tire off and these lug nuts. And then we'll drop it down and torque them to 110 foot-pounds. Okay, 2018 Grand Cherokee, just rotated the tires. I also checked the air filter and I thought it was pretty bad. So put a brand new high-end air filter in it. Maybe let her breathe a little better. Get her to run a little smoother. Okay, I got to check engine light, and you look up the most common things. I borrowed Paxton's scanner, and it was a P0456 small evap canister leak. The most common thing when you research this vehicle is this part right here, which is a leak detection pump. Should be a relatively easy install. You can see it right here. It's got an electrical connection. It rotates in and locks into place, and most importantly, there's a new gasket down there, and that's probably what's giving a minute leak. Every so often, every so many miles, the computer does a test to make sure there's no leaks, and it sensed it twice, and I cleared it twice. But for $35, I thought, hey, let's change this part. It's kind of a strange location. The charcoal canister is behind this wheel well on the driver's side rear. Looks like a 10mm bolt here, and it looks like some of those little plastic rivets. So we're going to try to open that up a little bit and access this unit, get it changed out. The same kind of little plastic clips that the JK grill uses to hold it in place. Very common little piece. I got one out. I got to get another one. Less than ideal, as always. Where is it? There she is, sitting right there. I guess that's not so bad. Let me get that thing unplugged and unlatch it. See how she looks. Let's see with this flashlight here, get a better look. All right, so we got a little plug, a hose, and this thing somehow rotates out of there. So let me start by undoing that electrical plug. Electrical plug, super easy to take out. Little tab you squeeze right there, came right off. There's a hose up on the top I got to disconnect now. There's the hose. Let's make sure that thing's okay. Yeah, I guess it is, seems all right. All right, now there's some kind of tab in there I got to find and then rotate this thing clockwise. See. Okay, it appears as though the tab, see where my thumb is? It's at the 6 o'clock position, so I just push that in. And I'm probably gonna have to put the phone down to push this thing in and rotate this thing 45 degrees. We'll see what happens. Stand by. Okay, correction. You don't push it in. You pull it out. All right, now you can see she rotated about 45 degrees. Here it is, right here. Hear that rattling? It's supposed to make all that noise. So there's one piece. Now it should be see this gasket right there? I got a yellow gasket. And there it is. Let's take a peek at that. All right, that gasket just sat right in there. So let's dig out the new gasket. Okay, the new gasket is slightly different. Still fits in there nicely. It's just perhaps shaped a little different. So that fit in there nice and smooth. You can see it, it's a black gasket. This gasket here was kind of like a round O-ring type of gasket. All right, so let's get that new piece now, and you can see those little detents down at the bottom. I'm shining the light right there, so that's what actually locks it in. So I had to pull that detent up away to make this thing rotate. So let's get this thing plugged back in. Okay, so I rotated it. I set it on a 45-degree angle and rotated it clockwise. It was very, very tight. It was a very tight turn to seat it. Hopefully that's a real good thing. So let's get this hose on and the electrical connector. Okay, finished product. New leak detection pump, sometimes called an EMIS. Costs $35 at AutoZone. I'll show you the Duralast number here shortly. Hopefully the random check engine lights go away. This is the most common problem, or most common location for this problem, right on top of the charcoal canister. You can see it right there. Okay, all buttoned up. Not too bad, a little sandy. You can see I just put that bolt back in. The clips go right back in. You tuck it in, no problem. Seemed like a nice tight fit when I rotated it on, so hopefully that's where the problem was. When you research this thing online, that's one of the most common problems. So hopefully we see an improvement in the 2018 Grand Cherokee. There's the original one. The original O-ring. There's the Duralast replacement part right there. ESM1003. $35 at AutoZone.